mate, because you're
kind of stay in
behind.
buildings or something.
Uh,
Okay, stream should now be going live, and now we should be live.
awesome.
And hopefully this shit don't crash.
Yeah.
Crikey. Okay, where are you at now?
I'm on top of the metal container.
Yeah. Oh, so you are.
Yeah. Always a good place to start if when you I always jump up here.
Gain a bit of elevation.
Yeah, just to get a little scope, because when you start off from a hunting lodge, sometimes you can
Well,
get a good.
hear them talking, don't you? Like, or talking, calling.
Yeah, there's a gem spot just the other side of these trees here, but a bit further out. So we might probably startle him, to be honest. But
Well, you can go to ground and try and get closer to him if you want a quick kill.
More interested in actually getting a bit further towards these mountains, because I've not actually explored this area yet.
Got it. Well, I've explored none of this, so it's all good for me.
Awesome.
Yeah. So just
Some of.
Go on.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say a quick hello to everybody in YouTube land. Actually got a couple of people watching already, which is probably me and you.
No, I'm not watching it at the moment, actually. So
Well, me
they're it's official.
We've got a viewer. So yeah, back in the Hunter. It's been a very long time. Me and you as well, Russ. We had problems with the Hunter kind of crashing constantly on us after an update last year.
Yeah, it's been pretty harsh because since I think the last time we did the live stream, we were covered in snow, I think.
And now we're kind of in the middle of an African savanna.
Which is a stark contrast, but provides some good hunting nonetheless.
One thing that I found yesterday, I had a quick walk around this, just kind of get my bearings and see what it's like.
Yeah.
It has a problem with draw distance. It doesn't seem to draw kind of foliage and animals beyond a certain range. I think it's like, what was it, 350 or 400 meters?
No, I've shot stuff out a little higher than that, probably around about 550. I don't know what there is an achievement to shoot beyond that. Very, very rare that you get to see anything that far, though. But you are correct, yeah.
You do find that like certain foliage and stuff just kind of start falling off the map.
Yeah.
And on this sort of map, it's very kind of, there's parts of it very flat and very wide, and you know it's glaringly obvious to see that.
Yeah, that's the kind of the downside with the Savanna. And I think they get around that a little bit, or fairly cleverly, with the heat blur.
Yeah. Which I've actually turned off because I didn't like the way it looked.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. It's just it's preference, isn't it? At the end of the day, the reason why I like this map is because although the shortfalls that you've mentioned, it does provide a slightly different way of having to hunt, because you're in the open, and you're having to sort of move around in all this grass. It always makes quite a lot of noise.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Have a look directly north. Do you see a stone hovering in midair?
North?
Yeah, kind of east-northeast. Say bearings of like 010020.
Oh yeah, I can see it. It's 800 meters out. Oh yeah, it does look like it's hovering. It's a bit strange. I can see the shadow under it. Yeah. Weird.
It's weird though. I see you kind of looking off into the trees now, not towards our. Weird. But yeah, anyway, sorry man, I'm interrupting you.
No, that's all right. But yeah, the hunting opportunities in this are vastly different, because the weapons that you have to use are usually longer range. I've actually just spotted something. Oh no, that's this road sign.
No. Oh, there is the gems buck. Oh, he's just disappeared. Off to go about 340. There's a clump of trees. You see the massive tree with the flat top to our right, kind of northwest north.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of trees just to the kind of 4 o'clock position. There was a gems box there that just kind of vanished from thin air. I guess he just
Yeah, I
ranged that.
think there is a feeding zone. In fact, this area I'm in now, I think I was hunting springbok, and I think there is a need zone over that way.
Got you.
Because I kept luring them in the other day and hitting them with my bow.
I just saw that
So-
road sign to our left, and I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, nope.
Yeah, yeah, it's got me that one.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, there's a herd of wildebeest. See them?
I've got
Straight northwest.
I've got a
Loads
gem
of them.
straight northwest.
No, it's west, northwest, sort of. If you're looking directly where I am, you can't miss them, mate. They're fucking loads of them. See them?
Seen. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, God, Jesus.
Yeah, blue wildebeest. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Can you hear them? They're like stampede.
Can't hear them.
Ever so slightly. Like wind, it's like a mass herd of them. Huh. I've not seen that before.
Just check my audio settings. Yeah, my audio settings are all switched all the way up.
I've probably got my volume up quite high though, and I think I've got you turned down a little bit.
Got you.
Extremely difficult to hunt those animals though.
I guess that they never stop moving, quite migratory.
Yeah.
There's at
Can you
least-
hear them now?
Honestly, I can't.
No. Sounds like wind, but it's them just moving about.
Got you. Because I've got you coming through really strong on Discord.
Okay. Must be able to hear that.
Unless you've got a perk that allows you to hear shit better, because I've got no perks at the moment, remember?
Maybe.
There's a springbok lying down just underneath that tree, to the big tree.
Oh, I see it. He's just started to move.
Yeah, just gone up and start walking.
Can you hear them?
All I hear is birds.
You can't hear that stampeding sound of them moving.
Negative. Is there a perk that increases the sound that you hear?
Is it?
Yeah,
Gone right round
there's initiate triangulation thing. I think that increases. I think there are skills that increase like sound volume.
Maybe. I can hear them like they've gone right round us, mate. Yeah.
I suppose you'd need a pretty high caliber weapon to take down a wildebeest.
Seriously, can't hear that.
I hear wind.
No, that's what that. What? No, it keeps starting and stopping. That's. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I know. Oh, it's weird. It's giving me the willies though because there it is again. I don't want to get caught in that stampede.
You reckon they'll come back this way?
Yeah. Because they're behind us now.
You've just got a much better set of cans on than I do. Lesser kudu
Hog.
warning call.
The
Oh, I hear
warthog as
that.
well.
Oh shit, yeah, I hear that now.
What, the stampeding?
Yeah, that's getting real close.
There you go.
Now it's just gone again. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, now I can't hear it. I think there's a bit of a desync thing going on here.
Yeah. There's a springbok jumping over to the northeast.
I think I just spotted it.
Just highlighted it.
Yeah, I see it.
Trampled by a herd of wildebeest. That would be a sucky way to die. So what would suck more, do you think? Being mauled by a lion or being fucked up by a herd of wildebeest?
I don't know. I fancy my chances with the wildebeest, to be honest. And do the old noise with the old Crocodile Dundee.
with your like thumb and
my
finger
fingers,
out.
yeah. Tried that with my dog once. He just sat there moving his head left and right, going, "What are you doing?" You know when they do the head tilt thing. Yeah.
Like looking at you, like, are you for real, son?
Yeah.
Warthog calling up to our. That's a really deep grunt. That like. Directly north, warthog in amongst those trees.
Maybe this should be a place we could call it out to us. We've got a bush here. Get in a bush and
then get mauled by a whole bunch of wildebeest.
Maybe we can share this bush.
Ooh.
Let's get the old caller out.
Got you. Good luck. What was the quick key for inventory?
F2.
F2. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because I suppose I'd want to put in a 600 coin board for hog.
Yeah, I don't know what am I using. I use a no 420 grain broadhead. It'll be fine.
Right, okay.
Should be. Actually, that's a good point, Smudge. I don't know. What am I carrying? No, I've only got the 420 grain, and that's that'll do a class 2.
I think warthogs are
class
3
2
or 4, aren't they?
Are they? I have taken them down with one of these with a one shot though.
I once made a mistake of shooting a warthog with a pistol. You know, or the boars. You know, the boar pigs. I shot one with a pistol. He didn't like it.
You see, now those things are self-protection guns. Really, you can hunt with them, but they say that they're for big game, sort of close-in big game. So you should be able to see one of those off with a rhino, one of those magnets or whatever they call it.
Got it.
But yeah. Where did you see this thing?
Well, I heard him. He was in those trees to our north. I can't see any movement though. I think he's probably fucked off. Still hearing those wildebeest off to our left.
I'm not hearing them now.
That's weird. So there is a sound desync there.
Yeah, it must be for those long distance ones. Yeah, it's a bit strange. I think my other half's just showed up.
Nice.
Give me a second here.
Yeah, that's no worries, man. So how's everybody in YouTube land tonight? Got a few people watching? That's always nice. Hear something moving behind me. If this is a lion, I'm fucking scarpering and Russ can get eaten while he's talking to his missus. I don't like it. There's something in this tree line right behind us moving. I can hear him.
You there, bud?
Yeah, yeah. There's something moving
Okay.
in the brush just behind us. I can hear it, but I can't see it.
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
I'm afraid it might be a lion.
No,
I was
really?
just saying there, if it's a lion that comes running out at us, I'm scarpering, you can get eaten. You draw... Oh, you're drawing a bow. Cool. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a deer of some sort, or...
Did you go in that way?
Negative, I'm still right next to you in this little bush.
There's a track here that leads into there, and we didn't come in that way.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that.
The boar's calling and going.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't want to move in case I startle something that's in there.
I might give that boar another call and see if I can get him over. I might take him out with that bow.
Okay, cool. I'm going to keep an eye on our back door.
Alright.
Just to see...
Are you hidden at the moment?
half hidden. You know the, like, lower crest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, there we go. Now I'm fully hidden. Just needed to creep a little closer into the bush.
What's that?
Marton Stasbo, can't pronounce it, has just come out and say, you call this hunting. Kind of. It's ambush hunting, I guess, rather than stalking.
There's two types you can do, isn't there? Really, you can follow the tracks, or you can wait for an animal that's close to you. You kind of lure them in.
Yeah.
Which is preferable, really, because you get the bigger rewards by doing that. Because you startle them. I found that if you use like scent eliminator and you stay hidden, you kind of end up getting the golds and the silvers and the bronzes and
yeah, by them coming to you, because I guess if you're tracking and moving, then they're going to be
well, you can
easy.
Yeah, well that's it. I mean, you have to then really pay attention to which direction you're travelling in across the map, because the wind direction and stuff. If you start following a track, you're making sound, and the Savanna is actually really dry, so it doesn't matter where you move here, it always makes sound, like a almost loud sound. Occasionally get one red bar pop up.
Yeah, I've been getting, I guess you get that more having a backpack on your bum.
Yeah, certainly.
He's just said, how do you like it so far? I guess we've always kind of enjoyed the hunter.
Should we just push on, Smudge, because we just stood here? I think maybe we can make some headway towards... I'm going to skirt round to the right of this tall elephant.
Don't go into the long grass!
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess those calls weren't successful on that boar.
Yeah. It's just sometimes they're a bit fickle, you're trying to get them to...
We'd love to know what was moving in that brush behind us.
I'm starting to hear those wildebeest again.
Can't see on her.
No. Alright, let's just keep going. They came across this area earlier on though. This is where I first spotted them.
Yeah. And you find that the animals in this, they do follow a pattern, don't they? They'll go around, circle back around, and they follow the same sort of routes.
Yeah, they do have set routes. They have areas. What's that warthog? Yeah, can you see this path? Look. See where this warthog is?
Ah, yes.
You see, he's fucked off up here.
Oh, he's running.
You can see. Yeah. You can see this path that he's left, so it's fairly recent. And that's one good thing about the Savanna, is the fact that you
can see his track.
Yeah.
There's quite a few tracks along here.
There'll be more up this way, I think, because this is where I saw these wildebeest. fact, I wouldn't mind betting that these tracks to our front just here are probably wildebeest.
Mating
So,
call warthog.
yeah. It's that same one. There must be water near here because they like the water.
Do you want to see?
Marsh areas.
We're closer now. Do you want to see if you can successfully call him? He is mating calling.
Yeah, could do. Trying to find a spot really. Should we just push forwards with it?
Yeah.
Alright, let me,
because I don't
yeah.
have any warthog calling stuff, so.
Fucking, can you hear that?
It's just stopped for me. The wildebeest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just stopped for me.
Yeah, I heard them as well. It just stopped. This is where they were earlier on. I'm wondering if they're doing a really wide circle.
Just trying to reduce my visibility a bit, get into some of this grass. This thing when you're prone in this, you can't see shit, can you?
No.
I think I see it.
Do you?
It's either that or a really, really kind of funny looking rock. Yeah, I think it's just a really, really funny rock. It's a rock with like speckles on it. Huh. I thought I was the hog there. I was about to turn around and blow your head off. Yeah, blue wildebeest, they came straight through here.
Yeah. That's where I spotted them running. This is what I mean, if they're doing a big circle,
yeah,
they could come hacking through here.
Oh, that would be fun.
Get by a tree, mate, so you don't get knocked down. Because that will reduce your health.
Fuck your day up.
Big old shit on the ground here. I don't know if that's a wildebeest. That might be no, that's too small for a wildebeest. It's this hog, innit? Oh no, it is. Blue wildebeest droppings. Expecting a massive splat on the ground.
Wouldn't it be trailed kind of along the ground, considering that they're kind of shitting on the move?
Well, maybe they, yeah, possibly.
I just noticed actually, I think the wind's blowing into this hog, so he's probably smelt and fucked off.
Yeah, it's fucked off. Okay, let's head up, carry on up towards this mountain. Oh, he's there, he's in front of me. Oh shit, he just fucked off. I literally just saw him just beyond this tree.
Just stood up and he startled.
Yeah. Tits.
Alright, okay.
He wasn't very close. It wasn't very far. He was probably within sort of 70 meters.
Easy kill distance.
Yeah.
Oh well.
He was a big one as well.
Big mother pig. Call him Pumba.
See if I can get him to come back.
Was he startled like fuck this I'm off startled, or just kind of?
No, I saw him, he saw me, and he ran.
Squeal, piggy!
Yeah.
There's a bird over there laughing at you, Russ.
Yeah, I heard that.
Hear that wildebeest thunder again.
Right, fuck this. I'm gonna keep walking. Oh, there's his trail, look. There's quite a few around here. What's this? Just now, yeah.
mating call, he's not alert.
Yeah. Okay.
So you using 420s, or I'll stick in a 600 just in case.
Yeah, 600 would be fine. It's just I mean, a 30 to 40 meters, which is normally what I use this to. I bring them in that close. It's not going to make much difference. It's still going to kill them.
Yeah.
But that, yeah, I think that larger one, just in case, would be a good backup.
I might push out to the right here slightly.
Got a location that's just popped up. North to the west.
Yeah, there's actually an interest point right in front of us.
Yeah, I've not discovered that. I think have I? Is white's discovered, isn't
yeah,
it?
and then yellow's
Yeah.
undiscovered. Yeah, so for everybody out there in YouTube land, as I was saying before, we had a lot of crashes with the Hunter due to some compatibility driver problems with our graphics card. Well, CPUs in fact, wasn't it, rather than graphics card.
Yeah, it was CPU. Yeah.
But I had to end up kind of erasing all of my my progress, erase my profile. So I'm kind of back to kind of being a level 1 hunter.
We'll get you up. We'll get you leveled up quick enough. It won't take long.
Things when you think about like the live streams that we did in the past, kind of around the Medved Tiger,
Yeah.
you know, and kind of around the areas there, sort of thing, you know. And I had like, you know, like a 7mm Regent, and I had some like proper kind of top end weapons and loads of cash.
Yeah.
And now I'm, you know, back to being
Skin.
fucking poor.
Broke motherfucker.
Can't even afford me ghillie suit.
Oh no.
Not seen that pig anywhere.
I have no idea where he's gone. He's heading towards your way more.
I think I've got a track.
See that? Yeah, that's the trail that I'm on.
Just claim this thing while I'm passing.
Yeah.
Get some free XP because thank you very much. That wildebeest's getting louder.
Yeah, I keep hearing it. I feel a bit safer now because we're up in these trees a little bit.
Yeah, so you got more cover.
Yeah.
Is it like Mount Cougars and that in this? Or is that the other place?
There's no, that's the other place. There is I can't remember the name of it. It's a side stripe jackal, I think, in this.
Right, okay. Well,
But that's not a predatory animal, I think. Well, it is, but not an apex predator. This is actually quite far away, this thing. I didn't realise that.
Kind of as you're walking towards it, it's getting further away.
Feels like it.
I went out for a walk today with a friend and the dogs and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Ended up walking about 9 miles.
Oh, really?
Really nice walk. I mean, really nice weather here today. You know, about 10, 11 degrees.
Yeah, that's what it's been around my way. It's been quite pleasant.
You know, so yeah, nice, lovely walk. Kind of start feeling it now, like kind of proper, kind of. Oh.
Yeah, flagging a little bit.
But, yeah, because we're walking like along a beach, so it was like 9 miles. Well, say like maybe kind of 3/4 of it on sand.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, kind of as you're walking along the beach and you see your objective on the other end of like this like 10-mile long beach, and you just kind of walk it. It's like it's not getting closer. It's not getting closer.
Yeah, a lot of the walks around my way are all woodland in the woodlands, and like farmland and stuff. Quite hilly around where I am. Or say hilly, I mean it's low hills, but they're enough to work their old calf muscles sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I'm determined this year to get myself a bit fitter. You know, it's obviously kind of working in the environment I work in. I don't do much exercise at all.
Yeah.
You know, and I made a good crack at it at kind of like the middle part of last year, but then my shifts changed and I was in work kind of 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And it was difficult doing it, but now I'm on the 12 hours. When I'm in work from dawn till dusk.
Yeah, gotcha.
But on my days off, it means I can start doing my walking again.
One of the things that I found really helped me was see that I think I've lost about stone and a half since about August time last year, September time. Nearly, yeah, probably put on a little bit over Christmas as you do. But that was just changing my lunchtime diet.
Right, okay.
I tend to eat fairly healthy in the evenings anyway, because my girlfriend likes to eat healthy, and she's actually got celiac disease, so she has to have gluten-free everything.
Right, okay.
So she has to be very careful what she eats, and of course
So is that
it's
kind of
cheap.
like no gluten, no taste?
Well, at first it was, but you can actually eat more than you think. She was quite upset about it at first, but as you kind of grow into it and you understand what you can and can't eat, there's not much of a difference. Like bread and stuff like that and wheat, you have to be careful of, but most of the stuff that we eat in the evenings doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
You know, it's healthy. But yeah, anyway, my lunch at work, I was buying Tesco stuff. You know, like
junk kind of high calorie stuff.
And it was well, it was quite literally, you know, not doing me any good at all. So I just cut that out and I started doing just taking a smoothie into work, like a shake smoothie, an apple. It was a high protein smoothie. It's like one of these Herbalife, I think it is. Shameless plug there. But it was it's just like stuff that you have down the gym, like whey protein or something like that.
Yeah, I know it.
And
I know the stuff you mean.
yeah, and you can just mix it with milk or whatever. And I just have one of those for lunch and an apple and maybe an egg. And I thought at first, well, this is not going to fill me up.
No, just
you know, because yeah, but it does. Within 10 minutes, my hunger pains go, and as long as you drink plenty of water, that keeps it all away. And I fucking, without really doing much exercise at all, I started losing weight. So
that's all right. So I suppose that, I mean, the shake probably gets rid of the hunger, but you're not actually kind of putting much in the tank, are you?
Well, to lose weight, you have to go into a calorie deficit.
Yeah.
And you know, that's the bottom line. You're gonna you have to go into a deficit because you know you need to. You know, but this kind of did it in a way where it wasn't impacting my routine too much. People do different diets and people do things differently because it suits how they do it. You know, it's just like fits into their life. I did this without any effort. You know, just because I didn't change anything. I just changed how much I was eating, what I was eating, not when I was eating it. But yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I've never really tried diets and stuff because I'm just kind of, I like seafood diets. You know, seafood I eat.
Yeah, definitely. It's.
I mean, you know, I enjoy food too much. You know.
Well, it's nothing wrong with enjoying food. It's the amount that you eat. You know.
Yeah.
This is getting pretty jungly up here. It's like buy have smaller bowls, buy smaller have smaller plates, have less food, but have maybe a starter and a dessert, but nothing really heavy.
Yeah. I know
Break the foods down into smaller bits and then eat before. What's the old saying? Eat before 8 and don't put on weight. I think that's so eat earlier in the evenings and have time for it to not sit on your stomach. Yeah.
Yeah, Sam has a go at me because I go through times of just not eating anything, and then it's like I'll start like binge eating. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you see, one of the things that I did, I had the sandwich man would show up at my work every morning, and without fail, right, I would buy a hot dog, a can of Monster, and I would eat all of that within the space of 20 minutes. So I'd have a massive sugar hit.
Yeah.
I'd get to 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I would crash, and I would need another sugar hit.
Sugar
And
cola.
yeah, so by the time lunchtime came along, guess what I've got? I've been down Tesco's. I've bought myself a massive bar of chocolate because that's on offer for £1.
Yeah.
So there's me at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, eating some chocolate, trying to get that spike again, and my blood sugar levels were right up and then right down, and then I just needed to average those out a little bit. Fucking hell, it's getting steep here.
Yeah, I was just looking at the contours. It's going to start getting extreme. There's an interest point to our south as well.
Is there?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so it's just about I just averaging it all out basically. Not having too much sugar, and I felt so much better. I started sleeping better. I started having more energy throughout the day, rather than actually just having massive dumpings of it in the morning. And yeah,
it's good, man. It's good that you can find that balance, And if it's easy to do, then I guess then that's a winner as well. Because the hardest thing is trying to change a habit, isn't it? If you're into a routine of doing something and you have a certain way of doing things, then trying to kind of break that and change it's always the first step and the hardest step.
Well, they always say, don't they? It takes 6 weeks to form a habit, so it becomes more like muscle memory. So I guess to break it, it takes the same amount of time. So logic would say, don't change the routine too much, but change, just as, because the smaller changes can sometimes have a big difference. This is fucking ridiculous, Smudge.
We're going to start needing rope soon.
Yeah. I think we are attacking this the wrong fucking way, mate.
I think if we contour this and kind of keep going around this way, then I think there's a path that leads up to the top of this plateau, I think. But I don't know if we'll get right up to the top.
I think we can get... I think there is a way to get up there, but I think we're doing it the wrong fucking way, mate.
Well,
we might be able to get around this bit here. I'm looking at sort of like these trees just to my front.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Without slipping.
Yeah, my one of my biggest weaknesses though is pop. Like soda for those guys over in America. I drink far too much of it, and it's I don't eat much chocolate, and I don't eat a terrible amount of crap, but I do drink a lot of pop.
This is a no-go. Yes, that is probably one of the worst things to have, really, because although you're not actually eating anything.
Shit, I might be dead.
Oh, Jesus. Lucky I didn't break an ankle.
Yeah,
Guess we're going this way.
Yeah, that ended up being a no.
Yes, yeah, drink soda. Just yeah, you know the best thing to do, right? If you want to have a fizzy drink, buy yourself some orange
Soda water.
concentrate and some soda water, and then make yourself lemonade.
Yeah. Well, I've been
Um,
drinking like 0 calorie kind of, like the 7 Up free stuff.
yeah, but
It's
do
still
you know
probably
that?
nasty shit.
Yeah, it's got stuff in that'll attack your joints and
Well,
you
it's
know just
aspartame, isn't it? It's
yeah.
you hear all sorts of nasty stuff about it, but all the scientists say, oh, it's not been proven, it's not been proven, and it's just like, well,
Yeah. I tend to I'm the opposite. I don't drink a lot of fizzy drinks. I like fizzy drinks, but I have them more of treat as a treat. I usually just have orange or water. I'm quite bland in that sense, but I have got a sweet tooth, and I will sit and eat chocolate like it's going out of fashion if it's in front of me.
eat like
So
a
that's
500 gram bar of Galaxy or something like.
between me and the missus would see it off. A Toblerone, well, even the largest Toblerone between me and Jess, gone. Wouldn't last. If we sat and watching a film, it's fucking done.
It's funny, actually. I don't really want to say this, but I've got a huge bar of Toblerone right in front of me right now.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
been there since last Easter.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're definitely not so much of a chocolate man as.
No, I'll have like maybe a triangle or two a week or something.
Oh, that's good. I do. The other thing is, I do like my drink. I don't drink a lot in huge quantities, but I do like my whiskey and my rum. So
Anzac's Nazi chocolate.
yeah,
I've got 3 tins of that last year.
yeah,
I've used about a tin and a quarter.
yeah. Mine's all gone now.
But it's proper. I used some today actually, 'cause when we got up to about mile 6, mile 7 in our walk, I was feeling like proper kind of I'm done it and I need to sleep now. So
Yeah.
I threw in a quick kind of chunk of that and I was like, ooh, it's party
Yes.
time. Ooh, life, scrub hair.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's for though.
Yeah.
That is the good stuff. I don't know what to call these in with.
Jackrabbit caller. It'll probably shit itself and run off. I don't think you can. I think you just have to kind of come up on them, don't you? Although I think the weapons we have would probably fucking pasteurize it.
Yeah, they would actually. I think I've not actually successfully managed to hunt one of these because they're so elusive.
I managed to get rabbits on the American map.
Yeah, you and me did some rabbit hunting, didn't we? We got into an area where they kept coming back and we kept blamming them.
Yeah, with the 22LR. I'm gonna see if I can creep up on this guy and give him a 270 enema.
Yeah, okay. Let me just see what.
You moving?
Yeah, I'm above you to the.
No, there's something moving to my right. There is something moving.
I can hear it. Yeah.
Right in front of me. It sounds almost bipedal.
It's this. Yeah, I can hear it now. It's rabbits, mate. Yeah, we must be really.
There's something bigger.
I can hear it's like double crunching.
I can see it. There's a big tree in front of me. It's just beyond that. I'm just going to try and get in this bush. I think it's tracking right past me.
Well, I can see down on you, and I can't see anything in front actually. So many bird calling noises at the moment. Oh, it's gone past you. I can see it. He's to your front. Yeah, you're looking at him now, but he's walked right past you.
See it. Shall I try and blam it?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Well, I got one. I'm definitely not getting an integrity kill on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shot it in the head.
Did you get one?
Yeah, it's here. I shot it in the head.
Oh, because I did.
I can.
They're coming back, Smudge. Yeah.
I can hear them coming from south.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna claim this guy.
He's coming back.
Won't let me claim it. Ah, there we go. Oh, crikey. Flesh, left lung, right scapula. Hit just below his head. But the way he had his head, the bullet would have gone through and then exited kind of from his body, gone into his head and come out the other side probably. Zero integrity, but I did get 100% quick kill.
Nice.
A chestnut female rabbit. Score 545.
Oh, fair play.
You want to see if you can blat one of those guys over there?
I don't know if I'm going to get the chance. Unless they're up, so I get a chance to see them. Maybe this ledge area here, maybe blam them into.
I think they've disappeared.
Yeah, okay. Well, that was pretty cool.
Some life up on the hills.
Yeah.
Imagine a shot from up here up against these walls and probably echo across the entire map.
Yeah. Yeah, the sound isn't bad on this, but it could probably do with just a bit of a tweak, you know? I think sound... Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I remember the first time I fired a rifle in this game, and I really wasn't prepared for it.
No, it's an event, for sure.
It is a proper report. You're just like that.
Yeah.
That's, you know, that's a bang.
Especially that Magnum, or whatever it is, the...
Oh, the 7mm.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And it's the recoil as well, you know, like throw your sights way up in the air.
Yeah, you get... It is... You kind of got like a one-shot thing with that, because if you're prone, even when you're prone, it throws the sights up, doesn't it? And you kind of... If you don't hit the animal first time... You can't get a follow-up shot with it, and if you can't get a follow-up shot, it just means if you've wounded it, you're in for a long. Yeah, you're in for a long track.
I guess it's the balance weighing off against the integrity bonus and the quick kill bonus.
Well, in theory, yeah, absolutely. But in theory, you should be able to use one of those larger weapons against a larger animal and still get 100% integrity. And it's balancing the integrity off against a quick kill, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you want big enough weapon to do enough damage to kill it quickly, but not actually lose the integrity of the harvest.
I think if we move west now, we may kind of join a path that will allow us to get up the hill.
Oh right, okay, that sounds good.
Well, I'm having a bit of trouble getting up here.
Oh yeah?
There we go. It's like my guy can't raise his feet high enough to get over a small rock.
Oh yeah, talking about sounds in games. I mean, sound is a big thing for me in a game.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, it's does to add that sort of element of depth to it. Yeah, and if you've got a good set of cans on, good set of earphones, then yeah, it just sounds great. But I think shooter-wise, I think Squad and Postscriptum are very well up there with the sounds of the guns.
I'd agree with that.
I think they've done a really, really good job with those.
You can really tell I mean, you know, like in Postscriptum, you can tell the difference between the report of a K98 and a Lee Enfield, you know, and it's quite distinctive. And the same in Squad, you know, you hear the report of an AK-47 against the report of a 5.56 by 45 M4 or L85.
Yeah, it's got a different sound to it altogether, hasn't it? And
more of a ting than a boom.
Yeah. Oh wow, this is fucking crazy.
See that river down there? That's quite cool.
Yeah, it's a fat river, isn't it? But yeah, another game that's really good is that's got good sound is Insurgency Sandstorm.
Yeah, you were going on about that the other day.
Yeah, definitely. If you get it on a sale. If you haven't got the ready straight away, but it is definitely one for the collection. I think anybody who buys that and is into shooters and FPS games, then it's definitely worth a little look in. It's a little bit more fast paced than Squad, but it's it's definitely a good one to have. I enjoy playing it.
Because you said that's got kind of PvE type driven gameplay.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if we're gonna get up here so much.
I don't think we are. I think that might have to abort back down onto the path, and then follow the path back up.
Yeah, I don't know where this path is.
Below us. We're gonna have to drop about 200 feet, and then kind of go the long way around to get back up.
Okay, what, straight down here, do you think? Nah, around it? Or no, a bit further back?
Down prone, otherwise, this could end up hurting a lot.
Yeah, maybe, right, let's try it. Fuck it.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah, sure.
Although, this is getting a bit vertical here. It's when it starts that kind of like slightly higher speed sliding, and you're like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I've got a little ditch here. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! I'm good. When you actually look up, you think that is actually impossibly steep. It doesn't look as steep going down, but when you look up, it's mental. You look like a mountain goat at the moment, mate.
Am I getting excited? Jesus. Imagine trying to bareface climb that. Fucking sounds like you're laughing.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Oh, I love that. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, Insurgency Sandstorm. Yeah, it's got PvE elements into it, elements of it, and the AI is extremely good. It's very challenging. And it can be
like the AI can see through buildings and know where you're coming from,
or it can hear you.
Right, okay.
And it will move and flank around to try and gain an advantage on you. And using suppressed weapons over loud weapons will make a difference to how you're being detected. But it's not like the original Insurgency, where you could have 3 or 4 doorways sort of just slightly offset, but there's enough room to actually see through about 3 rooms.
Got it.
And you imagine, like without pieing the room, and if there's an enemy the other side, he'll shoot through all of that tiny gap and get a headshot. But with the new Insurgency Sandstorm, it seems to be a little bit. You have to react quickly because the time to kill is like 0. It's like pretty much 1 or 2 shots and you're done.
I mean,
it's just like Squad.
Are the AI like laser accurate then? You know, so that
Nah,
if they're shooting at you, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah, they are accurate, but it's not beyond being accurate, like realistic accurate. I mean, they'll put you down. No, they wouldn't do. They can't. There is an element if you're in the open and you're in like you know, there's a couple of 100 meters down a street and you're running from right to left. They will aim pretty accurately at you, but there will be that sort of factor involved of bullet time.
Yeah, like
so
lead and
yeah, so I mean, although they're very accurate, they have to be quick to lead you, and that's the nice bit about it, is that they're not going to just know exactly how far to lead you and just drop you with one headshot.
So I guess there's a bit of RNG over where their rounds land.
That's the word, yeah. That's the word that I'd use, I think. But it doesn't detract from the gameplay. It's actually extremely good, and it scales nicely. So if you and me decided to jump in and do a game together, the AI would scale in the numbers to account for, and as people join, it scales it up quite nicely. So it becomes it's always a challenge.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely enjoy it. Definitely really enjoy it.
Next time I see it on sale, maybe over like Easter sales or something, I might pick it up.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, if you've got the original one, you should have a constant 10% discount on it all the time.
I think
so
I do have Insurgency. I'm sure.
Yeah, if you've got the first one, you should have a discount on. Yeah, well, we've played the first one together.
Yeah, yeah, no, we have. Yeah. I'll have to check my inventory to see if I've got like a discount voucher or not.
Yeah, definitely have a look. It might already automatically be applied. It was for me.
Got you.
Yeah, but
did you take your discount thing on that plane simulator? The plane mechanic simulator.
Yeah, £3 I bought it, and I was messing around with it before we jumped on yesterday briefly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Looks good fun. You know, I quite like those sorts of games, really. You know.
Yeah,
they can be quite.
I've been playing a fair amount of. Yeah, cause I've played a lot of car mechanic simulator in the past, and yeah, I thought it was interesting.
Good fun, that, really. There's actually a new one called Wench. Wench? No, Wrench.
Wench.
Yeah. No, it's
like
Wrench.
You get to do over a salty maiden.
Yeah.
Come here, love.
God,
I'm gonna fix you with my wench.
That conjures all sorts of dark sort of images. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I'm just thinking of. I don't know if you've watched that series, True Detectives. No. Well, that's got some pretty dark stuff in that, but I won't. You know, go off on a tangent there. But I'll leave it at that. But yeah, no, the wrench basically is like the car mechanic, but it's a lot more details with the engines and stuff. You have to actually build an entire engine up from very small components.
Okay, so it's like,
very clever.
What was that Scandinavian one where you have to like drink beer and have pisses and stuff? What was that?
Something. My car. What's it called?
My summer car or something, isn't it?
My summer car. Yeah.
Because that was a interesting looking one, but you had to do the same on that, wasn't it? It's like build a car from the ground up.
Yeah, but you had to take care of your character, you know, keep him hydrated with beer and make sure he's doing other sort of
and have saunas to get clean
functions. Yeah. Strange one that, but it's oddly popular.
Because didn't you get into things like the Euro Truck Sim and stuff like that in the past?
Yeah, because I've got a steering wheel and I do a bit of sim racing every now and then, but I haven't done that for about 6 months now, 5 or 6 months. Oh,
got some
warning thumb.
Another hair.
I kind of sort of gave that a go with with the truck simulator, which is quite good fun actually. It's oddly therapeutic.
Yeah.
I'll say that it's a very strange game in the sense that you kind of end up listening to music you wouldn't normally listen to, like country music, country and western music. And
you
drive.
You don't listen to that normally?
No, I really don't, to be honest, Smudge. It's really bizarre. You kind of listen to the music that befits the sort of game.
Yeah.
And you're driving around, and of course, if you've got VR, you can use VR as well, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So you're in this massive truck listening to, Dolly Parton, driving along on this massive open road with, like a small road train. It's fucking bizarre experience, really.
I'm a big fan of Johnny Cash, but I don't mind, kind of admitting to that. But yeah, I do like listening to a bit of Johnny Cash now and then.
Oh, he's good. Yeah, he's good. Oh, he's on. Well, the thing is, you've got the live radio, so you can listen to all the BBC channels on it live, and you can also listen to yeah, basically, yeah, I guess so. But you get a lot of country and western sort of stuff and American stuff, and it is kind of a weird novelty to listen to American radio. Yeah.
Kind of commercials every 3 minutes.
Shit. Listen. To my front.
Yeah, footstep.
Like proper close. They're going to come out to my front here. Stay still, Smudge.
Yeah, you blap them first. I'll take any follow-ups.
Yeah, I see him. I can see him.
Yeah, I see him. Visual. Oh, you got him with the first one. Fucking hell, he popped up in the air. He was like a jack-in-the-box when he shot that motherfucker.
That was a fucking decent round. I don't think I needed the second shot, to be honest.
No, he was already dead.
I'm surprised he didn't. I'm surprised the only thing is left. There's anything left of him. Do you saw that smoke come off him?
Yeah, I did. Because there was like a massive puff of smoke from the ground. He went up like a jack-in-the-box, and then landed. And then you did that follow-up shot, which I think actually missed. It landed next to him.
Yeah, do you know I only hit him on the thoracic?
Wow.
Out of all of that shotgun, I managed silver though.
Well, that's all right. So that was just. What was the integrity on that? Using a 20 gauge shotgun.
100%.
Seriously?
Yeah, because it's birdshot and it's.
Right, okay, so using like a level 1 ammo type.
Yeah.
Got you.
So yeah, no.
And you only hit with one pellet.
Yeah. Well, apparently it says one flesh thoracic vertebrae. So I guess the second shot didn't register it because it was already dead.
Got you.
I can't. It was a bit of a snapshot, but I can't believe I'd hit him with just one pellet.
729 score. That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, good ears on you there as well, man. You called that one straight away.
Yeah, kind of lucky though. It's sort of out in front of me. I did hear the thumping, and then I. Yeah. Can't remember what I was talking about now.
Lost your train of thought.
Yeah.
Got some tracks to our right there.
I wonder if these. I don't think these would be the backtracks from that animal because unless it's shit that's on the ground because normally.
The disappear when it does.
Yeah.
There's shit though.
Yeah, it's fresh. Yeah. There is actually some. There's like a need zone over here or something, just down there.
Yeah, there was a rest zone just back there that I highlighted. So. Warning. Dump.
Warning thump. Do you want to have a look or do you want to press on?
I'll go see if I can blast him with the crossbow. Kind of got wind in our favour at the moment. And these guys seem a bit dumb. They don't scarper that much, do they?
Well, I say they're hard to hunt. You have to get a bit lucky with the direction they're travelling, because they are actually quite hard to stalk.
Yeah.
Because once you get close enough to actually shoot them, if you're actually on the move, they'll hear you.
Yeah.
So it's tough. You can't stalk them to get close enough to shoot them unless.
You just have to get in their path.
Yeah, pretty much. It appears that way. Excuse me.
I'm not sure if this guy's done a run either. Suppose if to do a warning thump, it's because they've heard you, they don't like you, and they're just about to set off.
Yeah, and they fucked off. Yeah.
I'll have a look over this rise and see what I see, and then if not, we'll.
I'm just gonna grab this thing on the ground there, just to.
The need zone.
Yeah, I like to highlight them, so if I want to do some hunting in this area, then I know what sort of times to.
Great. I actually hear one.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't hear it.
Yeah, he's close.
Smudgy, I'm gonna have to press on in a little bit. I've got to got my dinner coming out, and I need to go and set the table and do some stuff, mate.
Sure.
So I'm probably gonna have to take it here, and then probably pop back in a bit later on, if you're going to be on, or whenever you're going to set up another one. I don't know, but
yeah, we can do. I might dump a tent down, and we can kind of start from the tent, can't we?
Sure. Okay.
This guy's getting really. I can hear him getting closer.
Okay,
And closer.
yeah. There's two of them.
What do you think? Like a 10-meter zero on the bow?
I would use 30 and then use the top one, but it's up to you. I don't really know the bow well enough, but I'm gonna have to take a shot with this shotgun if I see one, bud. I'm gonna actually go prone here, yeah.
Till he's just trolling us and walking around in circles on the other side of that ridge.
There's probably 2 or 3 of them, maybe. If you move left to right when you're zoomed in, you can get a pretty good fix on where they are. Got him by this tree.
Yeah, same.
Normally what I do is if I sort of move left and right, just ever so slightly of a location, and if I start to hear him in the middle, I'll put my target on him, and then wait for him to move to the left, the sound to move to the left or the right. He seems stuck.
Yeah, it sounds very static to me. I'm thinking I might move up on him.
Yeah. He's moving now. Oh, maybe, is he? I don't know. Fuck, man, they've got to be well close. I know the sounds always sounds louder than it actually is. On a tree?
Oh shit, that flew right over his head. I startled him.
He's come around past me.
I see him. I still hear him walking over there. God, that crazy fucking mess. Yeah, I fired that bolt.
I've got one.
I fired that bolt, but it was on the 30-meter zero. It flew straight over his head, even on the top dot.
Silver.
Effort. That's 730, man. That was better than the last one.
Yeah. There is actually. I'm going to I'm gonna have to log here, but I think there is some blood trails around here. So it's up to you. You might want to set a tent down and follow them. See where it leaves you.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe there's not. No, there's a lot of poo around here, but
Tent down, so we've got a starting point.
alright, bud. Okay, well, I'm going to say goodbye to you and YouTube world, and then I'll probably hook up with you in about 35 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, we can do, man. So yeah, well, I think we'll do that as well. I'll end it here. I'll end it on the stream. If you do come back and you've got a bit of time, then we'll kick off a part 2 and continue to trek up this mountain. So
awesome. Cool. Alright then.
So we'll say bye bye everybody in YouTube land for now.
See you later.